believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking.
As legal battles and a leaked audio have rocked the hip-hop community for years, fans have been able to smell Papoose's rage and his inability to remain silent. Papoose and Remy were seen as the perfect couple, loyal, loving, and unbreakable. From their gorgeous wedding to Papoose keeping everything together during Remy's 6-year prison sentence. However, their love story is now falling apart, leaving everyone in shock and sadness. People loved how they seemed to have an unbreakable bond. Despite everything, they have remained together, but recently, things have started to fall apart. How then did a couple that everyone wanted to see have such a bad ending? Let's dissect it. Their love story began in one of the most difficult locations, not with wealth or fame. Most relationships would have ended in 2008 when Remy was serving an 8-year prison sentence. But Papoose showed up and stayed, demonstrating that his love was more than just words. Even in difficult situations, he gave it his all. Made extensive journeys to see her every day, he provided her with support, encouragement, and hope when she most needed it. Their partnership became a symbol of true love and strength, proving that love can last even under the most trying circumstances. He was more than simply her companion. He was her greatest ally, helping her to focus on what life would be like after jail. Most people imagine getting engaged on a beach or at a fancy restaurant, but Papoose's proposal to Remy while incarcerated was a special occasion that fans will never forget. But even in the absence of a stunning background, Papoose's attractiveness was apparent. Just 2 years after Remy Moose's 2014 release, their narrative finally appeared to be taking a positive turn after years of sacrifice and waiting. For everyone who had followed their journey, her and Papoose's stunning 2016 wedding felt like a celebration of their tenacity. It wasn't just a wedding, it was a triumph. The fact that his love was proposed in such an unsatisfactory setting demonstrated how genuine their bond was. Papoose not only backed Remy, but he also clarified what. When her career took off after her release, he apparently didn't let her success worry him. Rather, he accepted it with pride, calling her queen and rejoicing in every triumph as though it were their first. This proved that genuine love is about standing by each other. But now, betrayal claims are testing an unbreakable romance. The Whisper's Block Captain, a battle rapper with connections to both Remy and Papoose, was at the center of the rumors that swiftly swept the internet. Fans started piecing together Easy and Remy's relationship when they were spotted together at an Eagles game, particularly after observing their body language. The discussion of dinner dates and other private gatherings did nothing but stoke the fire. Fans went into a frenzy when the tipping point reports of a tape surfaced. The internet was rocked by the mere idea that the tape existed, but what happened next was even more startling than the rumors.
Money do. That's makeup. That's
At Remy Ma's Chrome 23 performance, which was supposed to be a celebration of battle rap, what started off as a normal night for the culture quickly turned into utter chaos, shocking everyone in attendance. The tipping point is believed to have been Papoose's photograph of Remy and the block captain sharing a private moment backstage. Witnesses reported Papoose didn't hesitate to confront without speaking, and some at the event claimed he delivered blows. Physical contact soon ensued. When it became clear that several people had been instantly rendered unconscious, security rushed in to try to defuse the situation, but the damage had already been done to fans who had always regarded Papoose as cool under pressure. This was a side of him that no one had expected to witness. Evidently, months of rumors and whispers of betrayal had worn him down, and this particular incident was the final straw. As social media exploded with video and first-person accounts of the altercation, fans were glued to every update. In the middle of it all, Remy was clearly angry. Tried to manage the ramifications in real time while soothing Papoose, but it was too late. Fans were talking about it nonstop and analyzing every video in detail they could uncover, making the night that was meant to highlight her Chrome 23 brand into a full-fledged scandal. The pair was once seen as the best example, But the pandemonium left everyone wondering what would happen to them. The law of love and loyalty.
You is a race and tell the world how his woman the greatest. He held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was not.
Remy Ma's Chrome 23 event was intended to honor combat rap, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Everyone in attendance was shocked when what had started out as a normal night for the culture turned into utter mayhem. Reports state that Papoose's discovery of Remy and Easy, the block captain, sharing a private encounter backstage served as the tipping point. According to witnesses, Papoose assaulted Ease without hesitation, and the altercation swiftly turned physical. According to some event attendees, Papoose's blows were so clean that some people were knocked out right away. Although security rushed to try to defuse the situation, the harm had already been done. This side of Papoose had previously been observed by fans who had always known him to be calm and collected. Months of rumors and murmurs of betrayal had clearly taken their toll, and this particular incident pushed him over the edge. Social media exploded as timelines were flooded with video and first-hand accounts of the struggle, keeping fans glued to every new event. Throughout it all, Remy was obviously upset. The night that was supposed to be a showcase for her Chrome 23 brand had instead become a full-fledged scandal, and people couldn't stop talking about and analyzing it. She tried to calm Papoose down while dealing with the aftermath in real time, but it was too late. Everyone wondered what would happen to the pair, who were previously seen to be the pinnacle of loyalty and love in the midst of the mayhem. Fans were unable to resist the accusations that Remy Ma had betrayed Papoose, the man who had supported her during her darkest days, both during and after her incarceration. But Remy's silence just made matters worse. For many, her decision to not speak to the whispers, neither confirming nor denying anything, said more than words could possibly express. While some interpreted it as a subdued confession of guilt, others believed she declined to speak since she didn't want to contribute to the drama in any way. But doing so only served to heighten the tension by leaving fans wondering and in suspense. Getting up, but then something unexpected happened. In a shocking revelation, rapper Hitman revealed in Fight Holla that Papoose had been aware of the incident for 2 years prior to it being made public. "Don't let anyone fool you," Hitman said. "He has been conscious of this." Fans were further split by the disclosure, which only served to increase the pandemonium and raise more concerns. Although there is still a question around the love story that previously moved so many, some individuals are standing by Papoose and praising his dedication. But some believe there might be more. The story's resolution leaves Remy and Papoose's relationship feeling just as ambiguous as before, with no clear answers and intense emotions. Papoose apparently discovered the truth about this by placing a recording device in Remy's car because he was not satisfied with letting the rumors go uncorrected. The news shocked fans and gave the problem a whole new dimension of drama. While Remy kept silent, Ease, the block captain, spoke out to make sure the tale didn't get out of control. But his remark just caused many to question his relationship with. Remy swiftly provided his version of events on Twitter. He swiftly denied the charges and stated unequivocally that he would not tolerate attempts to harm his name. Although he didn't expressly criticize anyone, it was evident from his posts that he would not tolerate the spread of untrue information. Fans couldn't stop talking about one tweet in particular, which read, "When you're real, you." Other tweets, however, seemed to allude to things that were happening behind the scenes. Nobody responded to the remainder of the tweet, leaving everyone to speculate as to what Remy was actually attempting to say by being silent and undemanding. Posting content in an enigmatic manner, fans had to come to terms with the fact that what had once been a picture-perfect love story was now surrounded by a lot of speculation, unanswered questions, and rumors. Easy's tweets revealed that there was more to the tale than most people were aware of, despite the fact that he didn't discuss much about what transpired at Chrome 23 or his relationship with Remy. His enigmatic post didn't calm followers. Instead, they heightened their curiosity as they repeatedly questioned why he hadn't come out and corrected the record. However, some admired him for avoiding the allegations, but Easy's life took a wild turn. Easy was well known in the It's hard to say whether or not this extra attention helped him, but all of a sudden he found himself at the center of one of the most significant hip-hop scandals. The image of Papoose confronting him and the persistent suspicions of infidelity persisted despite all of his self-defense tweets. The majority of Remy fans had already formed opinions about what had happened since they had seen enough.
The nigga knew a few months before our battle hit hip-hop.
Remy and Papoose's friendship was the pinnacle of loyalty for almost a decade, particularly throughout Remy's incarceration. They appear to be the ultimate power couple in hip-hop with their fervent 2016 wedding and the birth of their child. But now that the ideal story is being told, Papoose was there at every turn. After all the turmoil, the infidelity charges, the leaked tape, and the altercation at Chrome 23, fans are left to wonder if Remy and Papoose can survive. They have previously seen adversity that would have ended most couples' lives, but Trail presents an entirely new obstacle, especially for Papoose, who constructed his. Known as the hip-hop industry's embodiment of loyalty, he showed the world his love for Remy rather than just telling them about it. Fans are so devastated for Papoose, believing that the devotion they loved has been betrayed, and Remy's legacy is under jeopardy because of everything that is happening. Slipping away for over 10 years, Remy and Papoose's relationship was the model of loyalty through thick and thin, especially when Remy was in prison. They seemed like the greatest power couple in hip-hop after their tearful 2016 wedding and the birth of their daughter. But now that the idyllic tale is finished, betrayal is a whole different challenge than the difficulties they have already faced, which could have ended most couples. Papoose, who established himself in the hip-hop industry as the embodiment of loyalty, he didn't just adore Remy in private. He exhibited it to the world, finds this especially challenging. Fans are upset for Papoose because they believe that Remy's legacy is in jeopardy and that the loyalty they loved has been betrayed.